Hey everyone, welcome to the Real Exchange. Today I'm Rich, and with me is,
Melanie.
and today we won't have Christina. She's not able to make it, but we're still gonna forge on and watch a movie together. Something that Christina has seen, Melanie has not. So today we're watching No Country for Old Men from 2007. This is a Coen Brothers movie. So Melanie, do you know anything about this?
The Coen brothers again.
Yeah.
I only know the name, but I don't know anything about the movie really.
Okay. I think you'll enjoy it. It's probably my favorite movie ever. So I'm excited for you to see it and watch you react to it. So
Sounds
you get
good.
it,
I
you
hope
get
I
it
like
fired up.
it, especially if it's your favorite.
I think you will.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
I was sheriff of this county when I was 25 years old. Grandfather was a lawman. Father, too. Me and him were sheriffs at the same time, him up in Plano and me out here. I think he's pretty proud of that. I know I was. Some of the old-time sheriffs never even wore a gun. A lot of folks find that hard to believe. Jim Scarborough never carried one. That's the younger Jim. I always like to hear about the old-timers. Never missed a chance to do so. You can't help but compare yourself against the old-timers. Can't help but wonder how they'd operated these times. There's this boy I sent to the electric chair at Huntsville here a while back. He killed a 14-year-old girl. Papers said it was a crime of passion, but he told me there wasn't any passion to it. Told me that he'd been planning to kill somebody for about as long as he could remember. Said if they turned him out, he'd do it again. Said he knew he was going to hell. Be there in about 15 minutes. I don't know what to make of that. I surely don't. The crime you see now, it's hard to
Okay.
even take its measure. It's not that I'm afraid of it. I always knew you had to be willing to die to even do this job. I don't want to push my chips forward and go out and meet something I don't understand. A man would have to put his soul at hazard. You'd have to say, okay. I'll be part of this world.
Like, every shot of that was
Yes, sir. I
gorgeous.
just walked in the oxygen tank for emphysema or something. Well, you can look at it when you get in. Yes, sir. I got it under control.
Oh my god, I knew it. Oh my god, ew, his face.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, you gotta seriously pull to do something like that.
Just instant death. Okay.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
And he's the one that murdered the 14-year-old?
No, but look at all the marks on the ground. Like,
A good touch, though, isn't it? Like, all the detail that's in it. That was good, actually. But, yeah, wild. Whew.
What's this about?
Step out of that car, please, sir.
What is that?
I need you to step out of the car, sir.
Oh my god, so creepy.
the haircut's unreal.
What is that for?
Would you hold still, please, sir?
What the hell?
You weren't expecting that, huh?
No! I don't know what to... What?
I love the landscape of this movie. Like, it's filmed in Texas. It's just, I don't know. Every shot is like well thought out. Just beautiful.
I remember the other Coen Brothers movie we watched.
Burn After Reading, yeah.
Even though it's a very different vibe, clearly.
So this was a book by a Pulitzer Prize-winning author, Cormac McCarthy. I read the book. This is very faithful to the book.
Is that a puppet? Aww. Oh my god. Well, that's a sight to find.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the guy that walks towards that.
No. Oh, no.
I think this movie's set in like 1980.
I was gonna ask, because the bob really threw me off, like that haircut.
I ain't got no water.
So this happened recently.
And there you have it.
Okay.
Where's the last guy? Ultimo hombre, last man standing. There must have been one. Where'd he go? But if you stopped in shade.
What is this guy on the hunt for?
Well, he figured there's all those drugs. There's got to be money.
There it is. Well, must be nice to stumble upon that much money.
I love when you can see the rain, like, in the distance.
That landscape is perfect for it.
What's in the satchel?
It's full of money.
That would be the day. Where'd you get the pistol?
You get in place.
Did you buy that gun?
No. You found it.
Willin'.
What? Quit your hollering.
What'd you get for that thing?
You don't need to know everything, Carla Jean.
I don't even want to know where you've been all day.
That'll work.
Let me not tell you about the ginormous amount of money I found.
Llewellyn?
Yeah,
What are you doing, baby?
I'm going out.
Going where?
Something I forgot to do, but I'll be back.
What are you gonna do?
Fix to do something dumber than hell, but I'm going anyways. If I don't come back, you tell Mother I love her.
Your mother's dead, Llewellyn.
Well, then I'll tell her myself.
Like, look how cool that shot is. Every shot is so cool.
Someone came back and shot his face. Oh.
Now he's in it.
If you were in that position, what would you do?
I have no
Whoa.
idea. That lightning shot was so cool.
Ooh. Oh no.
The fact that the dog can do that is terrifying, by the way.
I mean, obviously, trained to kill.
He doesn't have shoes on either.
Oh no, is he gonna shoot the dog? No.
Well, what else are you gonna do in that situation? The dog wasn't coming there to get pet.
Still.
What business is it of yours? Where I'm from?
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Didn't mean nothing.
Just passing the time. If you don't want to accept that, I don't know what else I can do for you. Will there be something else?
I don't know. Will there?
Is something wrong
With what?
with anything?
Is that what you're asking me? Is there something wrong with anything?
Well, I need to see about closing now.
See about closing.
Yes, sir.
What time do you close?
Now. We close now.
Now is not a time. What time do you close?
Generally around dark. At dark.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you? What time do you go to bed?
Somewhere around 9:30. I'd say around 9:30.
I could come back then.
Why would you be coming back? We'll be closed.
Yeah, you said that. You live in that house out back.
Yes, I do.
You lived here all your life?
This is my wife's father's place originally.
You married into it.
That's the way you want to put it.
I don't have some way to put it. That's the way it is.
He's just messing with this dude.
What the heck? He's just toying with his prey.
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Call it.
Call it.
Yes.
For what?
Just call it.
Well, we need to know what we're calling it for here.
You need to call it. I can't call it for you. It wouldn't be fair.
I didn't put nothing up.
Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it. You know what date is on this coin?
No.
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it.
Look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything. Call it.
Heads, then.
Well done. Don't put it in your pocket.
Sir?
Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter.
Where you want me to put it?
Anywhere not in your pocket. Or it'll get mixed in with the others and become just a coin.
What is happening?
Which it is.
It's like the most tense coin toss of all time.
And he didn't even know it.
I love everything about that scene.
That was bizarre.
Just like the way it just builds tension. You know, you're just like, no idea what's going to happen.
But for how long do we have to?
Baby, at what point would you quit bothering to look for your $2 million?
What am I supposed to tell Mama?
Try standing in the door and hollering, Mom, I'm home.
Llewellyn,
Come on, pack your things. Anything you leave, you ain't gonna see again.
don't fall down apologizing.
Baby, things happen. I can't take them back.
Mind riding, bitch?
Did you ever call it that when you have to sit in the middle?
Yes.
Who cut his tires?
Mexicans, I guess. Wasn't us.
That crazy murderer has friends?
I don't know if I'd call them friends.
You getting anything on this?
Not a bleep.
What is that?
A tracker. See, not his friends.
Not friends.
I thought it was a car. God. Be careful.
Always am.
Don't get hurt.
Never do.
Don't hurt no one.
If you say so.
So he was the guy that did the monologue in the beginning.
Makes sense.
Wouldn't think a car'd burn like that.
We should have brought weenies.
Man killed the Mars deputy, took his car, killed that man on the highway, swapped for his car, and now here it is, and he swapped again for God knows what.
That's very linear, Sheriff.
I know this truck. Belongs to a fella named Moss.
Llewellyn Moss?
That's the boy.
Okay, corral's just yonder.
God, how many times did they have to show us the dead dog? Did they take the cocaine?
I think we're looking at more than one fracas. Execution here, Wild West over there. You know, might not even have been no money.
That's possible.
But you don't believe it.
No, probably I don't.
Well, it's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff?
If it ain't, it'll do till the mess gets here.
Oh my gosh, that is bizarre.
Pretty good at opening doors, though.
How do you reload that?
You don't have to.
They did such a good job making him look so terrifying.
He won an Oscar for this, by the way.
Makes sense.
And along with every other award that year. I mean, like every award show he won.
Some milk.
I'm looking for Llewellyn Moss.
Did you go up to his trailer?
Yes, I did.
He's at work. Do you want to leave a message?
Where does he work?
I can't say.
Where does he work?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to give out no information about our residents.
Where does he work?
Did you not hear me? We can't give out no information.
She is not backing down.
Llewellyn,
Yes, ma'am.
you're coming back, ain't you?
Shall return.
You going in?
Gun out and up.
What about yours?
I'm right behind you.
What's here, Sheriff?
I don't know. Oh, now that's aggravating. Still sweating.
Oh, Sheriff! We just missed him! We gotta circulate this on radio.
Looking for a man who has recently drunk milk.
You think this boy Moss has got any notion of the sorts of sons of bitches that are hunting him?
I don't know, he ought to. He's seen the same things I've seen, and it certainly made an impression on me.
You pick the option goes with the applicable rate.
I'm just one person, so it don't matter the size of the bed.
Hello?
Is Llewellyn there?
No, he ain't.
You expect him?
Now, why would I expect him? Who is this?
Keep going, don't stop.
I don't want to get into some kind of a jackpot here, buddy.
It's all right.
Why not just set you down right here and we won't argue about it?
Look, you're already in a jackpot, and I'm trying to get you out of it. Take me to another motel.
They do film it very well.
One thing I'll explain to you that I couldn't figure out, or didn't realize, like, there are two groups of people that are looking for the money. It's him, and it's the Mexicans.
Have we seen the Mexicans yet?
Yeah, they were the ones that shot him as he was jumping off that cliff. What a cool shot that is.
Lab reports from Austin on that boy by the highway.
What was the bullet?
There wasn't no bullet.
Wasn't no bullet.
Yes, sir. There wasn't none.
Well, Wendell, with all due respect, that don't make a lot of sense.
No, sir.
An entry wound in the forehead, no exit wound. You telling me he shot this boy in the head and then went digging around in there with a pocket knife?
Sir, I don't want to picture that.
I don't either.
This is the mechanism that he has, isn't it? That you talked about.
Right.
You gonna join
Can I
it?
get another room?
You want to change rooms?
No, ma'am. I want to keep my room and get another one.
Another additional?
Yes, ma'am. About 38.
Well, you can have the one right next to yours if you want. Number 137, it ain't took.
No, 38 will be fine.
It's got 2 double beds.
Is it paying the money? Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
I'm glad you found that funny too. Like that lady was just giving him shit too, I'm sure. Look at this gun.
Oh, there it is. It's gonna make. Ooh! I was gonna say it's gonna make noise. Oh boy. Why did I jump to that? Even the right guy! Oh no.
Well, that's the Mexicans. They're in one of the rooms too. They're in the room that Llewellyn originally got. He's just like, yeah, dude, that is what you're hearing. You're hearing gunshots.
Whoa. Yep.
How'd you find that?
He's about to get it in the face.
That was such a cool scene, though. I mean, he blew that guy's arm almost clearly off, that first shot.
Oh, but you see the marks. Mm-hmm.
You know Anton Chigurh by sight?
Yes, sir. I know him every which way.
Ooh, him.
Just how well do you know Chigurh? Just how dangerous is he?
Compared to what? The bubonic plague? He's bad enough you called me. Yeah, he's a psychopathic killer, but so what? There's plenty of them around.
By the way, have you noticed there's no music in this movie?
No. But now that you say that, yes. You don't need it for this tension.
That's what's so, like, every choice they made in this movie was correct.
Just call me if anyone else checks in tonight. By anyone, I mean any swinging dick.
I gotta use that more in my life to describe other men.
Any swinging dick.
There just ain't no way.
What ain't no way?
Like, I can't believe it's taken them this long to figure out that somehow they had to have tracked him to get to follow. You know, like, how would they have found him?
Obviously, right?
Ooh, $1.
There it is. He's not answering. Are they there? Mm-mm.
I mean, it's like more tense with no music.
Truly. He heard that.
Smart psycho.
I knew that was gonna happen too. Oh my god. You went back into the hotel?
Yeah, when you think about it, it's kind of a smart idea.
Oh my god. Oh, shot again.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna hurt you. Need you to drive me on out of here.
Oh my god. So much death. This guy has phenomenal aim. Wow.
I love how you could hear all the shots. You can kind of even You know, like the way they did the sound was just awesome. But like you could tell what part of the car he was hitting.
If you see him, he sees you. Finally, someone takes a shot at him.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Maybe like he got his gun too.
That'll make him stop real fast.
Let it go.
He's about to make a fire. Distraction to get what he needs. Mm-hmm.
What a cool shot that was, though.
Yeah. Eesh. Great. God. Oh my God. No. He's still going. Let me know when it's over.
All right, he's done.
Don't worry, I'm not the man who's after you.
I know that. I've seen him.
You've seen him, and you're not dead.
What's this guy supposed to be, the ultimate badass?
No, I don't think that's how I'd describe him.
How would you describe him?
I guess I'd say he doesn't have a sense of humor. His name's Chigurh, Anton Chigurh. Look, you gotta give me this money. I got no other reason to protect you. How do you know he's not on his way to Odessa?
Why would he go to Odessa?
Kill your wife?
Maybe he's the one who needs to be worried.
He isn't. You're not cut out for this. You're just a guy who happened to find those vehicles. I'm across the river at the Hotel Eagle. Carson Wells. Call me when you've had enough. I can even let you keep a little of the money.
If I was into cutting deals, why wouldn't I just deal with this guy, Sugar?
Oh, no. You don't understand. You can't make a deal with him. Even if you gave him the money back, he'd still kill you just for inconveniencing him. He's a peculiar man. Might even say he has principles. Principles that transcend money or drugs or anything like that.
Carla Jean, thank you for coming. These people will kill him, Carla Jean. They won't quit.
He won't neither.
Yeah, that accent is
You know,
impressive
Charlie
if she's
Walton got that
Irish.
place out. You know how they used to slaughter bees, hit them right there with a maul, truss them up, slit their throats? Your old Charlie's got one all trussed up, all set to drain him, and the beef comes to, starts thrashing around. 600 pounds of very pissed off livestock. You'll excuse me. Well, Charlie grabs his gun there, shoots the damn thing in the head, but with all the swinging and the thrashing, it's a glance shot. Ricochets around, comes back, hits Charlie in the shoulder. You go see Charlie, he still can't pick up his right hand for his hat. The point being that even in the contest between man and steer, the issue is not certain. When Llewellyn calls, just tell him I can make him safe. Of course, they slaughter steers a lot different these days. Use an air gun, shoots out a little rod about that far into the brain, sucks right back in, animal never knows what hit him.
Is that what they, like, is that an actual thing they do?
Yeah, it's called I think it's called a cattle gun.
There he is. Oh my God.
Hello, Carson. Let's go to your room.
You don't have to do this. I know where the satchel is.
I know something better.
What's that?
I know what it's going to be. It will be brought to me and placed at my feet. You should admit your situation. There will be more dignity in it.
You go to hell.
All right. If the rule you followed brought you to this, of what use was the rule?
Do you have any idea how crazy you are?
You mean the nature of this conversation?
I mean the nature of you. You can have the money, Anton.
Oh. Good God.
Bye-bye, Carson.
Hello?
Yes.
Carson Wells there?
Not in the sense that you mean.
Who is this?
You know who it is. You need to talk to me.
I don't need to talk to you.
I think you do. You know where I'm going.
Oof.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
All right. You know how this is gonna turn out, don't you?
Nope.
So this is what I'll offer. You bring me the money and I'll let her go. Otherwise, she's accountable. The same as you. That's the best deal you're gonna get. I won't tell you can save yourself, because you can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you something, all right? I decided to make you a special project of mine. You ain't gonna have to come look for me at all.
What a bold man.
Now, Wendell, did you inquire about the lock cylinder?
Yes, sir. It was punched out.
Okay.
You want to drive out there?
No, that's all I had to look for, and it sounded like these old boys died of natural causes.
How's that, Sheriff?
Natural to the line of work they was in.
Yes, sir.
My God, Wendell, it's just all-out war. I can't think of any other word for it. Who are these people?
Who are these people? I love that line.
How those Larrys holding up?
Good. I need everything else.
Okay.
You know, people come in here without any clothes on?
No, sir. It's unusual.
I love the shirt he picked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, I want you to meet me at the Desert Sands Motel in El Paso. Because I'm going to give you the money. I'm going to put you on a plane.
Llewellyn, I ain't gonna leave you in the lurch.
No, look, this works better. Look, with you gone and I don't have the money, you can't touch me, but I can sure touch him.
What am I supposed to do with Mother?
Ain't nobody gonna bother her.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
He gave the Mexicans a receiver.
He felt that the more people looking...
That's foolish. Pick the one right tool.
You need help with the bags, madam.
My God, there is one gentleman left in West Texas. Going to El Paso. Don't ask me why.
You go to El Paso? I know it. Where are you staying?
If I tell you where Llewellyn's headed, you promise it'll be just you who goes and talks with him?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Carla Jean, I will not harm you, man.
Here you go.
What airport would you use?
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Just lighting up for the territories, huh? Brother, I've been there. Well, the airport is El Paso. You gonna clamp them, buddy?
Can you get those chicken grates out of the bed?
What are you talking about?
You see him and no, you're not safe.
Yep, he's just... Unless you win a coin toss, you got no shot.
I got beers in my room.
I'm waiting on my wife.
Oh, that's who you keep looking out the window for.
Looking for what's coming.
Yeah, but no one ever sees that.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah.
Call the police.
What? Without... No. Really?
Yeah. That's probably the most controversial part of this movie is that they killed him off screen.
I'm not on the radio.
Oh my God.
It was the Mexicans that got him.
It was? That's not how this was supposed to go.
It's all the goddamn money, Ed Tom. Money and the drugs.
But I think once you quit hearing sir and ma'am, the rest is soon to follow.
None of that explains your man, though. He's just a goddamn homicidal lunatic, Ed Tom. He shoots a desk clerk one day, walks right back in the next, and shoots a retired Army colonel. Now, who'd do such a thing? How do you defend against it?
Do you think that they actually had filmed the scene where he got shot and then they just decided to cut it?
No, I think they did that for a reason. That's my best guess.
Oh, wait, but he is there. The Psycho Man. Oh.
What a cool shot.
Wow. My God, he's gonna die now too. Oh. Like holding my breath all the time. Like, who's gonna get shot next? God.
To be honest, I never quite understood that. Why they showed Chigurh there, because he's not in the room.
Is he in a different room?
Was he imagining that? No, because they showed like the lock cylinder being blown out, like, because obviously he had been there.
So he's not in like just the room next door or something?
I mean, maybe he is. I never quite figured that out. This scene is so well written. coming up.
You're looking older.
I am older.
Got a letter from your wife. Told me you're quitting.
That man that shot you died in prison. What'd you done? He'd have been released.
Nothing. Wouldn't be no point in it.
Kind of surprised to hear you say that.
Well, all the time you spend trying to get back what's been took from you, more is going out the door. After a while, you just have to try to get a tourniquet on it. Loretta tells me you're quitting. How come you're doing that?
I don't know. I feel overmatched. I always figured when I got older, God would sort of come into my life somehow. And he didn't.
What you got ain't nothing new. This country's hard on people. You can't stop what's coming. It ain't all waiting on you. That's vanity.
She died too?
I really like her as an actress.
Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say the window's open. Oh my god. Ah.
I knew this wasn't done with. I ain't got the money. What little I had is long gone, and there's bills aplenty to pay it.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Is she gonna kill him?
You got no cause to hurt me.
No, but I gave my word.
You gave your word?
To your husband.
That don't make sense. You gave your word to my husband to kill me?
Your husband had the opportunity to save you. Instead, he used you to try to save himself.
Not like that. Not like you say. You don't have to do this.
People always say the same thing.
What do they say?
They say, you don't have to do this.
You don't.
This is the best I can do. Call it.
I knowed you was crazy when I saw you sitting there. I knowed exactly what was in store for me.
Call it.
No, I ain't gonna call it.
Call it.
The coin don't have no say. It's just you.
I got here the same way the coin did.
Well?
He checked his shoes.
To make sure he didn't step in her blood.
Since I've watched this so many times, he did have a green light here, so the other guy ran that red light.
Oh my god.
You have a bone sticking out of your arm.
All right, let me just sit here a minute.
There's an ambulance coming. Are you all right? You got a bone sticking out your arm.
What did you take for the shirt?
Well, hell, mister. I'll give you my shirt. Look at that fucking bone.
Tell you this one.
Who hit him?
Just a random person.
Hell, mister. Look, I don't mind helping someone out. It's a lot of money.
Take it. Take it, and you didn't see me. I was already gone.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's the nicest thing he's ever done for someone.
No part of that's mine, right? You still got your damn shirt.
Well, as Carson Wells said, he does have principles.
How'd you sleep?
I don't know. Had dreams.
Anything interesting?
All right, then. Two of them. Both had my father in them. It's peculiar. I'm older now than he ever was by 20 years. In a sense, he's the younger man. Anyway, the first one I don't remember too well, but the second one, it was like we was both back in the older times. And I was a horseback going through this pass in the mountains. It was cold and there was snow on the ground. He rode past me and kept on going. Never said nothing going by, just rode on past. When he rode past, I seen he was carrying fire. In a horn, the way people used to do. And I could see the horn from the light inside of it, about the color of the moon. And in the dream, I knew that he was going on ahead. He's fixing to make a fire somewhere out there in all that dark and all that cold. And I knew that whenever I got there, he'd be there. And then I woke up.
I feel like I want to scream, but like in the best way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow. I was not gonna lie, I was gonna be really annoyed if he just like all that was just gonna be a dream that he was describing, like everything that just happened. Like it was all just a dream at the end of the day. And I was gonna be
No,
like,
that would have been annoying. That would not have been my favorite movie of all time. Though.
fair. That is a fair point. But I
Yeah.
was like, teach their own.
So, what'd you think?
God, there was so much, just so much to be like. It wasn't a scary movie by any means,
No.
but so much to startle you and I mean, but you're right. I feel like I need to take 5 minutes to just think about it. But it was good. Like it's a good movie. You're right. It's beautifully filmed. The no music was great. Like some of the angles they shoot, very unique. I mean, I understand why it's controversial that they killed the main guy without you even seeing. It's just like, oh, he's dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, that a lot of people did not like that. And I'll be honest, I saw it in the
Did you
theater.
like it? Oh.
So the first time I saw it, I was like, wait, is that him? And the only way you could tell is because he had that weird shirt on. That's why I said it to you when he came out of the bushes, because I just didn't want you to miss that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I almost missed it when I saw it there. And a bunch of people were confused, I remember. Because I saw it with some friends. They were like, how did he die? Like, what? They were just confused.
Yeah.
So, like, I think there was a way that they could have, if they wanted to do it off screen, like, I understand there was a reason they decided that. Not that I really understand it, but I just think there maybe could have been a better way to make it more obvious that, like, basically that. Now, I mean, honestly, if you listen to if you watch it again, and you should watch it again, you listen again to the beginning monologue by the sheriff. I mean, he's really the main character, the sheriff. I mean, he really is. Like that. Even the title, "No Country for Old Men." Like he feels overmatched. He feels like he's got there's an evil out there that he can no longer understand, and he feels like he's putting his soul at hazard by even being around it.
It seems like he feels like he's growing out of touch with the world now.
Right.
Is at least like what he was giving off, right?
Right. And just the the randomness of Chigurh, like the way that he would decide to kill somebody if it just helped him get to whatever purpose he had at that moment, or if he was even mildly annoyed, like the guy in the Texaco station that he made flip the coin, that he flipped the coin on. Like there was just a randomness to the way that he would kill people, and it wasn't something that the sheriff could not that he couldn't comprehend it, but like he just couldn't reconcile it in his own mind.
Well, right, yeah, because like I mean, maybe this is just like what you hear through the grapevine, and it might not even be true, but like I would hear like, oh, a detective will try to put themselves in the murderer's mindset, right? And with someone like that, you can't. Like that was
right.
He was just pure evil, wasn't he? Just swinging that gun to whoever he wanted. That.
Yeah. I mean, especially when he killed that guy. Like, I know they didn't show up, but when he killed the guy with the chicken grates in his car, like, that guy was being helpful. Like, what did you do that for?
I know. I agree. A lot of, like, I mean, most of his killings were rather surprising.
Yeah. I mean, the deputy that he killed in the beginning, and then the guy he killed with the, with the air gun, or with the cattle gun. That was brutal.
Yeah. And it was like, I mean, the reality aspect of it too. It's like, how can you walk around with something like that and just not be questioned or stopped? You know what I mean?
Because think about it, in the 80s, like there was no cell phones in 1980. Certainly, nobody had a cell phone. There was no one taking pictures. There were no video cameras anywhere. So it was like if you saw some guy walking around with that, you have to go back into your house and use the rotary phone to call the police. And by the time you get through to him, he's gone.
Oh yeah, right.
Like it was just easier to get to do bad things back then.
Yeah, but going to like that controversial, like they killed him off screen. Did you like that? Like now that you've seen the movie so many times, like do you like that decision?
I would have rather have seen it, I guess. I'm not I don't remember that as being like, obviously there was no killing on or off screen in the book, but that is how he died in the book. He was killed by the Mexicans at that motel. I think most people wanted to see him and Chigurh kind of go at it, but that's also part of like the brilliance of the story is that that's not how life works. Like things don't. And that's like that whole car crash at the end. Like that's just the randomness. Like as random as Chigurh was with killing people, that's how random life is. Like stuff just happens, and it doesn't. Like people were not happy with the ending of the movie, even though it's exactly how the book ended. At least from what I remember.
Hmm.
It's like life isn't tied up in a neat bow, and neither was
Yeah.
the movie, or neither was the story. And I
Yeah.
think it aggravated people. But when you kind of think through everything that happened in that movie, it just kind of goes with the theme of the story.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like thinking about it full circle like that, absolutely. And not that I've seen many of, these directors, but I know we saw one already. And I know that they were following a book in turn, but it seems to be their theme too as well.
Yes,
Like
they
these
like
directors, they like to
they
just
like
like cut and be
peculiar.
like, that's it.
Yeah, and they like peculiar stories. I mean, you and I will watch Fargo at some point. That was their first big movie. I mean, they made movies before that, like Blood Simple. I forget what the one was before that, but
Blood Simple.
yeah, which was Frances McDormand, who's married to one of the Coen brothers.
Mhm.
Like she was in Burn After Reading. She's in Blood
Mm,
Simple. She's
yeah.
also in Fargo. She's like the main character in Fargo. That
They
movie
like her.
is that movie is I mean that movie is so good, but that probably exemplifies them more than any other. Like this is actually a little bit different than most of their movies. No Country for Old Men. It has a lot of like the story is just a little different. I
Yeah.
would say it's kind of hard to explain, and you'll have to see more of the movies to kind of understand. But Fargo is like I would say their most prototypical movie. Like, do you ever see The Big Lebowski?
Oh, ages ago, but I
With Jeff
couldn't
Bridges.
remember.
Yeah, that's one of their movies too.
Yeah. Well,
But anyway, so this
fitting.
movie won Best Picture.
Hmm.
Javier Bardem, who plays Chigurh, won Best Supporting Actor. I think it won Best Cinematography. Roger Deakins was the cinematographer, and he's done. I mean, every movie he does as a cinematographer is just gorgeous, like gorgeous. Everything he's done.
Hmm.
So like they just couldn't have picked like a better. Like the cast was great. It just yeah. So it won a ton of awards. But so
Yeah.
2007, in my opinion, was the best year for movies in this century. Man, it's not even close. And because it was this and There Will Be Blood, which is unbelievably a great movie as well. I Am Legend came out
Don't
in
know that either.
2007, which was great.
Didn't know
Into the
that one.
Wild came out in 2007, which is great. That was the movie about the kid who went to Alaska.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, I think I've seen that one actually.
yeah,
Like he,
yeah,
spoilers, dies
yeah.
on the bus.
Yes,
Yes, okay, I have
but
seen that.
you saw I Am Legend with Will Smith. That
Hmm.
came out that
Again,
year.
long ago. I think
Yeah,
probably when it was first coming out because I was in high
there's more
school
movies
going
that
into college or something.
I'm sure there's a few more movies that I'm not thinking of, but like
Yeah,
there were so
but
many great movies, and this one won out of all of them, which I was surprised. I really thought There Will Be Blood would win because it was more of an Oscar type movie, like the movie that Oscar voters would typically vote for.
yeah.
I like this better than There Will Be Blood, but There Will Be Blood is fantastic, and you and I will watch that because I can't believe Christina's actually seen it. That's a long one.
Oh, it's more than 2 hours.
It's more than 2 hours.
Ah, that
I
seems
mean,
like
probably not that much. Probably 2.5 hours. It's not. I don't think it's 3 hours, but anyway. So
that's still a long time.
so what? Obviously, you liked
I
the
mean,
cinematography of it,
yeah,
and
definitely. This, I'm not gonna lie, is probably not like if I saw a trailer for it, if I heard it from people, this probably wouldn't have been a movie that I would have sought to
yeah,
go like watch. You know what I mean? I thought it was beautifully done. I thought it was like it's shocking. Don't get me wrong, and that
yeah,
I don't like that I didn't see how he died. The ending is not satisfying to me. Like, when you want like that closure, but it was still really good. Like I'm coming to see that I like the way these directors do these movies, but I don't know if I would watch it like multiple times. Like I don't know if I'd call it my favorite.
right. That's
you
fine,
know?
but I think if you watched it again, you'd pick up on a lot of things
Oh,
and it would make you
definitely.
like it more. Like you don't have
Yeah.
to watch it 20 times like I have, probably, but maybe another viewing with your
Yes.
husband, you might enjoy it. One
I
other
think he
note
would
about
like
the
it.
movie, because it was filmed in Marfa, Texas, and There Will Be Blood was also filming in Marfa, Texas at the exact same time. And there's a scene in There Will Be Blood where there was a scene in There Will Be Blood where there's a fire, and the smoke was billowing so much that it was getting in the shot of one of the shots for No Country for Old Men. So they had to stop filming and go, and they just
Oh
had to
my
stop
God.
and then had to wait for the next day so there wasn't so much smoke in the air. And
That's
then those
so
two were like,
funny.
those were like the two movies that were going for Best Picture. Like they were the two front runners
Right.
on that year. It was just kind of,
Well,
it was
that's
interesting.
ironic.
Some small random town in Texas, and they're both filming like right there.
That's so crazy. I was gonna say, like, I'm like, did they like stumble upon each other all the time? I mean, must have.
They said that
Or,
they
like,
did know, like I mean, those directors. So the other director is Paul Thomas Anderson, who just did that Leonardo DiCaprio movie that's up for Best Picture this year, the One Battle After Another. It's the same director. So him and the Coen brothers know each other. So it's like they knew that they were there.
Right.
Yeah, just kind of, it just was interesting, like that all that was happening. I would assume they filmed it probably 2005, since they both came out in 2007.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Usually takes a year.
Takes forever. Well, I was thinking like maybe in like some of the like a scene or two, you see them like way in the distance, like, oh look, they're filming. You know, like those like
That'd be pretty
ironic
funny.
moments.
There's Daniel Day-Lewis. What's he doing in this?
Yeah, that's so crazy. Over there in the yonder.
I love the accents. I mean, there's like the woman that was in that was like hitting on him at the hotel, at the motel. She was like, "That's what you're looking out the window for."
Yeah.
I just love that accent.
We're too PA for that. We're too East Coast for that, I mean.
I know, but I like, even when I was in Texas last year, you would hear some of it, but not to that effect. And I was like bummed out. I'm like, come on, man. Like the first time I went to Boston, like nobody had a Boston accent. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, that's what I want.
I was going to say, I know people, it's funny, from the other movie we watched, like I know people from Boston. I know a few people from Texas. No one has an accent.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. I mean, the one says y'all all the time, but that's as far as it goes. And it's like,
yeah, maybe it's like maybe it's a West Texas thing, or maybe the further west or the further south in Texas, the accents are thicker. I don't know. I mean, in Austin, nobody had that, and in San Antonio, some people had it slightly, but it wasn't.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure in the main cities, yeah. If you go further
I've been
out,
in Dallas,
then probably.
Dallas,
Hey,
literally nobody was like that.
If you're from Texas, let us know. Do you have an accent?
Yeah, we would like what part of Texas, and because I want to go. I like Texas a lot, and I want to go, and I want to hear the accents.
I did enjoy it as much as it startled me, as much as, you know, as many killings and gross moments as there were. It was a nice time.
Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it.
Good one.
We'll wrap it up. We'll see everybody later. If you haven't liked or subscribed or commented, please do.
Yeah.
Always help us, and we'll see you guys at the next one.
Yep. Have a good night.